everyone, my name's KillerChick and I'm back with another video. Today is actually my first worst to first type video. Now I hope that's not a copyrighted... Now I hope that term isn't copyrighted, but because I couldn't really think of a different thing to say. I was going back and forth between calling it bad to rad, but I didn't think anyone would actually search that, so it wouldn't be good for my video to have a weird title. So I just ultimately opted to using worst to first. So sorry if that's copyright. But anyway, for today's episode, we have worst to first Clone Troopers Battle Pack. As you might know, I just finished collecting every single LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack, so I wanted to make some kind of different style videos with that. So to start us off, we have... Wait a minute. So I'm not exactly sure, is this a Clone Troopers Battle Pack? I'm not exactly sure. But even if it isn't, they use the Angry Clone headpieces underneath these guys. So I'm going to say it is a Clone Troopers Battle Pack. And this is on the bottom because it's a bunch of Senate Commando Troopers. And, I mean, I guess it's a good set if you're into making an army of blue Senate Commando Troopers. Which, if you're me, then you're not. But yeah, you don't really see them that much in the Clone Wars or in the movies or anything, so it's kind of weird to think that you want to build a giant army of them. I mean, it seems pretty crazy that there's like 3 of the same minifigure plus 1 exclusive minifigure. Like, that sounds like a good thing for a battle pack, but the characters themselves are a little weird. And now for like the actual Clone Troopers battle packs. This is the Clone Troopers versus Droidekas, and the reason this is so far down is because it only has 2 clones. The other 2 spots were taken up by 2 janky-looking Droidekas, which is kind of disappointing, seeing how you really get battle packs to build a minifigure army. And instead of getting 4 minifigures, you're getting 2 minifigures plus 2 not-so-desirable droid builds. So that's going to have to be one of my least favorite Clone Troopers battle packs. Next up, we have the Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This is an insult to the name Battle Pack because you get battle packs to build armies, but in turn you're gonna build an army of Ki-Adi-Mundis and Barriss Offees, and I don't think you want that. The only reason this actually came in higher than the last one is because the Clone Troopers have leg printing. And that's it. And this might be kind of controversial, but I am actually surprised it's this far down on the list, but it's the Kashyyyk Troopers Battle Pack. So the Speeder is a very downsized build of what we've seen before in sets, and I don't know if that really worked very well. Plus, I'm not feeling the Kashyyyk Troopers. It's a cool concept to have camouflaged Clone Troopers, but for some reason they just don't click for me. I guess the kind of green visors look pretty cool and everything, but they just don't look that good in army form, if you ask me. Plus, 2 of the minifigures are more of the scout type troopers, and if I were into this type of thing, I probably would want to have maybe 1 of the scout troopers, 2 of these regular guys, and then maybe 1 other type minifigure. But yeah, that's my gripe with this set. And it also debuted the stud shooters, which are hated in the LEGO community. I'm sorry. If you like stud shooters, I mean, go you, but I don't like them. They're janky and they're weird. So again, I'm kind of surprised that this is kind of far down, but honestly, there's not a lot of Clone Troopers battle packs, so you can't blame me. It's the Elite Clone Trooper and Commando Droid Battle Pack. And this is an amazing set. It debuted an amazing ARC Trooper minifigure. I don't think any other set has had an ARC Trooper in it, and I wish that they have made more of those, but they haven't. So that's why this set is such a fabulous set. Plus, it comes with an ARF Trooper. But, it comes with 2 Commando Droids, making it hard to build an army of clones, because then you're going to get an army of Commando Troopers, which is a little bit obnoxious. Also, I'm pretty sure ARC Troopers are very specific characters. You don't get a bunch of the same ARC Troopers. They're all very unique Clone Troopers, and a lot of times they're actually kind of like popular named characters in the TV show. So if you're going to get a bunch of these, then you're going to have a bunch of the same ARC Trooper, and that kind of becomes a little bit weird if you're trying to make an army and they're all the same ARC Trooper. If you know what I mean, I hope you do, because That's my gripe with this set, and that's why it's a little further down. So now we're getting to the top 5. So this, I guess, is the better majority of the Clone Trooper battle packs, if you counted the Senate Commando Troopers, which I guess I am now. It's the Geonosis Troopers battle pack. This, the Walker build is very nostalgic. It reminds me a lot of the original Phase 1 Clone Trooper battle pack, which we'll be getting to in a second. But the build techniques are very similar to that, so I love it for that. Also, the Geonosis Troopers are amazing. I don't know why I like them so much more than the Kashyyyk Troopers, because they're basically like orange camouflage troopers. I guess I just really like that dark orange color in Lego form, and to see clone troopers like that, I guess, is really cool to me. I love the helmets they use for these guys. They look really unique, really awesome. The clone troopers look really amazing, and I also love the Walker, except for maybe the 6-stud shooter. That seems a little bit of a weird inclusion there for such a small build. But other than that, that's why it is in the top 5, and I like that set. 4th place, we have the Clone... I guess it's just the Clone Trooper Battle Pack. That was actually kind of surprising to see. It seems like that name would have already been taken up, but it's the Clone Trooper Battle Pack. This is an amazing Clone Wars era set. I love the look of these cartoony Clone Troopers. It's very amazing to see them in Lego form. You get 2 Bomb Squad troopers. You get a kind of greenish printed clone trooper, which just looks epic, and also a ARF trooper with a little bit of subtle green printing on his face. These are all very army buildable characters. You don't have any characters in here that are like named characters or anything, so that's just amazing for army building. I wish I'd gotten more of these back then, but I didn't, so I only have like 1 of these, which is kind of sad, but it is an amazing set nonetheless, and that's why it's so high up in my opinion. Also, not to mention, the BARC Speeder looks really fresh. And in 3rd place, we have the Utapau Troopers. This set is so hard to get nowadays because of the 312th Battalion Troopers. They're just such iconic clone troopers, being the ones that were with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Utapau during the whole General Grievous scene, so that is really, really cool. Also, you get the Airborne Troopers, which, I mean, they're pretty cool. I don't remember seeing them in the movie very much, so, I mean, it's kind of weird to have them in this set, well, having like 2 of them in this set, but it's still a pretty amazing set nonetheless. I love those 312th minifigures. Also, this big spider droid is really amazing, even though it's a very small build, but still it looks pretty epic, and was a good choice for a battle pack. I bet you guys, you know, I don't think you're going to see this coming, but in 2nd place, we have the Clone Walker Battle Pack. This is a classic. Everyone had multiple of these back then, and it's so amazing that you get 3 of the same, just regular clone troopers, plus a clone gunner. It's one of the most amazing clone troopers battle packs out there. Like, you're not gonna find a better way to army build clones than this battle pack right here. Like I said, I just really love this Walker build. It's very nostalgic. I'd love to see something like it in the Geonosis Trooper battle pack. That was really cool. And yeah, I don't think I have to say much about this. It's just such an amazing set, and I think you all can agree. And if you guys know your battle packs, then you know what came in first, and that is the original Clone Troopers battle pack. I don't know why. I don't know why this isn't first, but for some reason I made myself do it. You get a really rough-looking BARC Speeder there, plus a cool little turret here for your Clone Trooper to snipe people down. I love just the minifigure selection, even if the helmet mold isn't amazing, or the printing on the torso isn't as amazing as it is nowadays. It's still such a nostalgic set, and something that you really want to get multiple of to really army build these amazing Phase 2 Clone Troopers. The minifigure selection was so good, with 2 just regular Clone Troopers, and then 1 with some yellow printing on it, as well as a Shock Trooper. Literally none of those are obnoxious to get over and over again. They're all very good for army building, and that's why I think it deserves the first spot. Comment below whether or not you think the Clone Walker Battle Pack or this one deserves the first place spot. Again, I'm not exactly sure what made me pick this one. There's just something about it that I feel like it just deserved the first spot, being the very first Clone Troopers Battle Pack. For some reason, it's nostalgic, and yeah, I don't know why, but it just beat this one by a little bit. But yeah, there we go. That's my first worst to first video. I hope you guys agree with my my ranking here. If you don't agree with it, put down in the comments your thoughts on where these battle packs should stand. And yeah, leave a like. And if you haven't yet subscribed, if you are subscribed, hit the bell icon to stay up to date on any videos that I'll be posting in the future. Stay tuned for more of these ranking videos, maybe 1 or 2. I think the next one I'll be ranking all of the Stormtrooper battle packs, so you're not going to want to miss that. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.